What's up, everyone? It's Johnson, Bay Area Throwbacks, and today I got some hat pickups from this month. It is currently April 20th of 2024. So this month I've actually bought a few hats. Yeah, I got some A's hats, some San Jose Giants hat, which is the Giants single A team, and then I got a single San Francisco Giants hat. So we're going to start off with the A's hats. Now, when the A's last season originally had talked about moving, or that it was official, I guess, that they were going to move, I kind of swore off buying A's stuff. But, I was back home during spring break, and I went to a couple A's games and just, kind of taking in my possible last season of being an A's supporter. Of course, the Giants are my first team, but the A's are my second team and have been my second team since 2001. Same year I started watching and going to Giants games. Same year I started watching and going to A's games. And actually, my first memory of being a fan of baseball, at least as a fan, from a fan's perspective, was actually a Jason Giambi home run. I remember watching a preseason game 2001. He hit a bomb, and I remember as a kid being like, oh my God, he hit a home run. And it's like, in realistic, that happens all the time. But I was a kid, I didn't know better. So, anyways, so my first memory as a fan of baseball is a Jason Giambi home run for the A's in the 2001 preseason. So, yeah, A's, there's definitely some nostalgic feels there. I played for the A's in Little League. That was like two of my funnest years, or most fun years in Little League. Even played my brother one of those years. So, we'll see what goes on after this year and, how I feel with supporting them still. But got a couple hats. So here's the three A's hats I got this month. One, it's just a classic A's, but it is a 1998 to 2000 version of an A's hat. Yeah, it's kind of dirty inside, but what do you expect from a 25-year-old hat? So these are the old tags on the inside. Back when these hats were wool, made in USA. You got the flat Batterman logo, which, of course, nostalgic right there. And there you go. No New Era logo on the side, how it should be. Beautiful. So there you go. Simple. Now, next I got, the year for this one is kind of unknown. This is their past road hat that they've had. They don't, this isn't their road hat anymore, but it's the road hat they used to have. And based off the tagging and the inside of the hat, it's kind of hard to figure out. It could be a 96 hat. It also could be a 1997 hat. I've been doing some research and looking at pictures from Getty Images and talking to people who know their hat stuff. So, and that is this hat, almost in pristine condition. Again, flat Batterman. Inside is a lot cleaner. Again, almost in perfect condition. And here's the tagging right there. So there you go. Diamond Collection, that old New Era logo, or, logo tag, whatever you want to call it. This one has the black and red sizing tag, whereas this one is like it's blue and red. So again, this could be 96, possibly 97, but it's either way, it's, somewhere in the mid to late 90s. So that's our old road hat. This was a 7 1/8. Also, again, 100% wool, made in USA. I'm a 7 1/4, but either way. And matter of fact, real quick, look at the pretty white still on the inside, so it wasn't worn much, which is nice. Actually have the bands here with no lettering on it, opposed to later on they'd start, doing, the New Era and the different slogans on the inside. So here we go. It has this point here, which is kind of annoying, but, you try to figure it out or it's all good. So there we go. That's the old A's road hat right there. And next, I got a current A's road hat, which is, this one's actually a team issued hat from, I have the tag on the inside, from Philip Pohl. I hope I'm saying that right. He's currently coaching at Clemson University right now. He was the bullpen coach for the A's or the bullpen catcher for the A's for a while. And there we go here. And it's actually team issued from the 2018 postseason, which the A's only played one game in that postseason, which was unfortunately a wild card loss to the Yankees. But I thought it was cool just to get a little something different, because they also had some team issued hats of this style that without the patch. But I thought the patch is cool because even though they lost the one game they played, and by the way, the one game they played, they did wear these hats. So if they wouldn't have worn these hats for that one game, I wouldn't have bought this one, but they did, so that's what makes it cool. And even though they lost, you got to think the little amount that ownership and stuff care about this team, and they still spent many years in the playoffs within the last, decade and a half. So for them just getting to the playoffs is crazy a lot of the time. So there you go. The inside has his number 88. And this is their current road hat that they wear. So, and then, of course, the tagging. And the nice thing is when you get these team issues, they're usually made in USA opposed to the retails, which the retails are not. There it goes, made in the USA. Hopefully you can see it. The retail hats are not as nice. They just, if you know your hats and you get team issued ones and gamers compared to the retails, you could tell the difference. The made in USA's are a lot nicer. They fit nicer. They're more comfortable. They just fit better, and they fit how they should fit. It's not like the retails where you can get 5.7 in a Force, and they're all fitting differently. So there we go. All right, there we go. So I got this one. And I got this one. I had a discount from where I bought it from, and I actually got it a combined $4.99. No tax, shipping was free, so I literally paid a final price of $4.99. So I spent less than $5 on this nice team issue cap right here. There you go. Next, we got some 2 San Jose Giants hats. I plan to go to some minor league games this season, and I have a couple San Jose Giants hats. I have a Ebbets one that was a remake of I think it's 89, if I'm not mistaken. And then I got 2 of the theme hats. I got the churros and the beer batter hat for the San Jose Giants. But I don't have any of the more current style, just plain San Jose hats. So what we got here here we got a San Jose Giants alternate hat. So the alternate, or one of their alternates, has the orange bill opposed to the home, which has the black bill. So there you go. It's pretty much just like a Giants, San Francisco Giants alternate hat, except of course it has the SJ there. You got the Batterman right there with Jackie Robinson on it, which if I'm not mistaken they changed, which sucks, but they did. It's made in Bangladesh, and all the minor league hats are made in Bangladesh, whether it's retail or what the players actually wear on the field. So this would technically be what's worn on the field because they don't do made in USA. I think for some theme hats I heard, they might still make some of them, like the first responders hats and stuff like that. But as for most of their hats, they are made in Bangladesh, even the on-field. So there you go. And again, this is one of their alternate hats. There you go. Next one is pretty much the same thing. It's just their home hat, black bill. And then the difference is you have an orange New Era flag, whereas a white one on the alternate. Same thing, same back, and you've got, again, made in Bangladesh. So there you go. That's the home one. So I'll be wearing these this year to a couple, when I go see the San Jose Giants. Living in Southern California now, I have chances to see them against the Lake Elsinore, the Storm, if I'm not mistaken, that's what they're called. Lake Elsinore Storm, which is the Padres single A. You got the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes, which is Dodgers single A. And then you got the Inland Empire 66ers, which I went to a game of theirs last year against San Jose Giants, which are the Angels single A. So there you go, all within a few hours of where I live, so I can go see them. So I'll be rocking these hats. Luckily, I'm always scared to buy online. I got them directly from the San Jose Giants dugout store online. And it's always worrisome because, again, if it's not made in USA, you don't know how they're going to fit. I got very lucky that they fit great. The crown isn't too big. A lot of the I've been wanting a Richmond Flying Squirrels, which is the Giants AA team hat. Whenever I see them at the stores, because they have a bigger logo, the crown is just super high, and I don't like that. So unfortunately, that sucks. But luckily, with these more simpler, smaller logos, the crown fits pretty well. So there you go. And my last hat I got at the Giants game. Again, when I was back in the Bay Area for spring break, I went to the Giants home opener in their second game, and in the home opener, I always go to the Game Use store, and I got me a Game Use spring training hat, which originally when I saw it, like online, I wasn't a fan of it. When I saw it in person, I actually really did like it, so I got it. And this one was used, and Here you go. So this is the Giants 2024 spring training hat. It has that material. It's kind of cool, feels cool. There you go. And it is made in Laos. I hope I'm saying that right. In Laos. And this is the I've noticed with the with MLB in general, the spring training hats a lot of times are not made, or even the BP that are made in USA. What the players actually wear, they're usually made in other countries. So all the ones they had were made in Laos, which means a taller crown, which sucks again, but that's what they're doing. Here's your MLB authentication. And who wore this was actually one of the Giants' hitting coaches, Justin Veely, which you see the JV. He actually didn't wear number 66, which when I bought the hat, like on the sticker or whatever, there was literally a clarification that he wore, I think, 77. But anyways, he wore this hat, game used. Since it's a coach, it's usually not going to be as, dirty as someone who's playing in the game. Now, they had a good amount of these in my 7 1/4, even a Joey Bart 2 hat, but I had to try it. I had to ask them for all the 7 1/4 to try them on because, again, since it's not made in USA, the crowns are all crazy and fit all different. So this was the one that I felt fit me the best or looked the best on me while also not being extremely dirty because I'm wearing these. Obviously, I buy them to wear. So there we go. So it is, I do have to put it lower on my head for the crown not to be too high above my head. Like I'm not trying to look like I'm wearing a top hat. But there you go. And I actually just forgot. When I was in the Bay that week in spring break, I actually went to, like I said, 2 A's games, and I did buy a hat at the game use store, which let me grab right now because I forgot I did buy that. And the hat I got was actually a Spencer Patton 2023. It even had this taped on it. Spencer Patton 2023 team issued for $30. Again, insane because if it's team issued, it's basically brand new. I can go to the lids and buy it for $50, or I can, which is not made in USA and probably fit like crap and not feel as comfortable. I can get one at the team store for $30. Team issued, brand new, perfect condition that actually fits well and is made in USA. So again, there you go. There's the MLB authentication. There's his number 19. There you go. I had one of these already, but it was made in I think Haiti. I gave that one to my friend, and I kept this one because I was like, hey, $30, that's an amazing price, and I'd rather have the Made in USA version. So there you go. What does it say? There you go, Made in USA. There you go. So this is their alternate hat, so I bought this as well. $30, you can't beat it. Fits great. Fits how it should fit. Looks how it should look. The Oakland A's game use store has went downhill huge compared to last year when I went this year. And this was also a game in April, so all these were from April. The team store is they just took so much. It's way less jerseys, way less everything. There was only like 10 hats in all, and this was one of them. So, and I mean, not just in this style, 10 hats in general. So they just don't really care anymore, unfortunate organization, about anything A's anymore. They just want to get out. They don't care. I remember when I used to, going to the Coliseum, once you got off the catwalk, those of you who've been there know, get off on Bart Wright or park across, go over the catwalk, you see huge posters. It used to have Raiders and A's, then it was just A's stuff everywhere, gone. So it looks like the outside of like a concrete, like a prison or something. But either way, I love the Coliseum. Been going there for 20 plus years. A lot of good times there, and I still plan to go to a couple more games there this year before it's all said and done. But anyways, just like everything there with that organization, even the game use store has went downhill by a lot. So they only had one like square rack thing of jerseys with different styles, opposed to before they had a lot. They had a really good game use store before, but they just don't care anymore. It is what it is. But anyways, I got this there, $30, the alternate hat, to replace my retail one that was, again, I think made in Haiti or something like that. But there you go. So there's my hats. These are my April 2024 hat pickups. There you go. Thanks for watching the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you are subscribed, thanks for being here again. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.